Behold, I have returned. Doing the things as a paladin, which I don't like the storyline for, but I'm still gonna do it. Behold! Let us begin. Genlin, Genlin's invite as an invitation in his pocket, and he is happy to see. Ah, Gudrak, precisely the man I wanted to see. I have something in my care for you. An invitation to a fight tournament that is being held in the Colosseum. Not just any tournament, mind you, but the prestigious Ul Cup. Founded by His Royal Majesty, the Sasagan Ul-Sisigan. Sasagan Ul-Sisigan, first Sultan of Ul'dah. 'Tis nigh as old as the nation itself. Lest you wonder why you are unfamiliar with so old a prestigious a tournament, it is because it has not been held in generations. At the Sultana's behest, it has been revived, and she now extends an invitation to Eorzea's finest swordsmen. It stands to reason that your name would appear among these exalted company. This exalted company, and doubt not, but that her grace shall be pleased for your participation. So, can we expect you to fight in the tournament? Sure, I'll get in there. Better than talking to you. Wonderful. By witnessing you in combat, I dare say all of us Sultan Swarm, both fresh recruits and veterans alike, stand to gain something in our duty to protect. The champion will be awarded a tome said to hold the secret special technique, secret technique even, of the first captain of the Sultan Swarm. With such an enticing price on offer, so little number of invitees have no small number of invitees have already confirmed their participation, I myself included. You should confirm yours as well by making yourself known to the tournament registry on the Royal Promenade. Does that mean I get to kick your ass? I think my white leather armor thing looks pretty cool. It's like the healer's armor though. I am a healer. See? I can heal. Greetings to you, good sir. You are come to enter the Ul Cup. Invitation, if you would be so kind. Yes, everything appears to be in order. On behalf of the committee, I bid you welcome to the tournament. Wait, you're participating too? To think that I might have a chance to cross swords with a fabled hero such as you, the tournament cannot begin soon enough. You needn't wait long, for the opening ceremony will begin anytime now. I am told a number of participants have already gathered before the Gladiators Guild. Perhaps you might like to join. La 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 la. Hopefully my voice is getting through. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Sometimes the positioning of this damn mic is like bad and my voice doesn't get. Like that. Yeah, I think that should be good. We are here. Preston? Constance. Goodrak. It's so good to see you. Am I correct in assuming that you are participating in the tournament? Wonderful. Raw though I still am, I also received an invitation. Captain generates work, I suspect, but know that I do not intend to simply make up the numbers. Since last we met, I have trained without cease. Such improvements I have made, I hope to demonstrate to you in a rematch. Here, the height and with your height and your body build, you're either an Elizin or a Garly. Maybe a Highlander too? Who knows? Black Oler Lotus is the strongest. If you fight him, you better watch out. You have business with me? Too bad. I've got nothing with you. Leave me be and find someone else to bother, like Mila. You're fighting in the tournament? You look pretty strong, but this is Black Altus. That's gonna win. That's Lotus. Black Lotus. Yeah, what he said. He's the strongest and he always protects me. If you fight him, you better watch out. Foreigner? Gudra. Gudrak. Have you spoke with the captain? He is holding on to your invitation. Already? Already entered? Marvelous. We are all looking forward to witnessing your skill at arms, and if the gods are good, I will witness them up close and personal. Hey, dude. Ah, Gudrak. A pleasure. As always. Are you perchance entering the tournament? Well then, this has become infinitely more interesting. Lest you wonder, I am joining the field as representative of the Temple Knights. For the honor of our order, I have every intention of winning. Do not hold back, my friend, because neither will I. Franz? And what can I do for you? This most beauteous of events. Shall I sign your flyer with my mark, perhaps? A contestant, really? Well, then you would do well to pray you are not drawn against me. Before you, beauteous skills, your defeat before my beauteous skills, your defeat is all but assumed. Assured, even. Hey, Mila. It's been a while, young lady. There's your boyfriend. Well, if it isn't Gudrak, that you would visit us at this juncture would really mean one thing. Only mean one thing. You're entering the Ul Cup. Well, if it, enter the Ul Cup. Good. You're one of our very best, and it pleases me to see you continue seeking new challenges. And mark my word, this will be a challenge the likes of which you have never experienced. The tournament brings together the realm's finest. If you are to rise above them, nothing less than complete preparation will suffice. Speaking of preparations, have you been praised of the rules? Allow me to explain. The tournament is an elimination. You lose, you go home. You win, you advance. The next match and on it goes until the champion emerges. Combatants are initially divided into two groups, Null and Thal. Sounds fancy, but they're simply labels given to two branches of the tournament tree. Look, Gudrak, one of your potential opponents. Knowing is half the battle. And you'll do well to learn all you can of the competition. Oh dear, is it that time already? The opening ceremony is about to commence. Shall we then? Ladies and gentlemen, today I bid you welcome to the Colosseum for a truly special event. To introduce it, it gives me great pleasure to call upon Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo. Generations ago, my ancestor, Sasagan Un Sisigan, founded a tournament to celebrate the skill of our nation's finest swordsmen. 100 years have passed since it was last held. By this declaration, I do hereby revive the Ul Cup, that it be known that all proceeds of this event shall go towards our continuing refugee relief effort. My dear companions, my fellow citizens, and I look forward to an inspiring performance. For all of you, may Null Dahl give strength to your arms even. Thank you, Your Grace. Next, I will invite Master Adrian, Colosseum columnist of the Mithril Eye, to share some insight into our combatants. What is your impression of the field, Adrian? Well, Doth, I'd say it is a diverse a field as I've seen on the Blood Sands. In addition to everyone's favorite gladiators and your friendly neighborhood Sultan Swan, we have a Ishgardian knight as well as an acclaimed avenger. Truly a colorful cast of characters, all of whom brings their unique take on swordplay. With such an less eclectic mix of fighting styles clashing, would you say that we're in for a veritable treat of the senses? I will, troll. At this stage, it's everyone's guess who will claim the title. But one thing is certain: with the match bell rings, you cannot afford to bat your eyelids. Keep watching this space, for the preliminary round are about to begin. Alright, young lady. The tournament begins together. The tournament brings together the realm's finest. If you are to raise above them, nothing less than complete preparation will suffice. Before your turn comes to step into the arena, I suggest you put the time you have to good use. Be it hone your skills or upgrade your gear. In all's name. It begins, Gudrak. There are 8 combatants in each group, meaning you must triumph in 3 bouts in order to advance to the finals. But the opponent of your first bout is Bartholomew of the Sultan Swarm. Defeat him and you will next face the victor of another pair, and so on. Nevertheless, to say each encounter will be more difficult than the next. But one fight at a time. This tournament register will call you when it's time to take the Blood Sands. Go now and good luck. Well then, there's a lady. That's a lady. Okay, that's the one that you can make. Yo, everyone. The neurons are firing after that one. To think that I will draw you for my first opponent. I thank the heavens. Even so, as I curse them. But no matter who my opponent may be, I shall fight with all my being for the pride of the Sultan Swarm. See you on the Blood Sands, my friend. This time, my lord. Pray see to your final preparations and let us know when you're ready to proceed. Hey, dude. I was looking at something else. Na, 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 na. Laser! 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 The next match is as a bronze bull. Combatants, take your place. Clemency! More clemency. You're doing that thing. Fast play. Riot play. Oh, that's spear. Goring blade. Goring blade. Just Holy Spirit, you deaf dude. Victory is yours, hero. That concludes all of the battles for the Thal group, and what heart-stopping encounters they were. Very true. The crowd expected the combatants delivered. No less of the group of all the group winner Gudratia, who carved a convincing path to the final. Shall we retrace the steps of who came in late? You read my mind. Gudrak's first match pitted him against Bartholomew. Bartholomew, even. The Sultan Sworn fought with heart, but in the end, he was outclassed by the star adventurer. Then he can take pride in his efforts. Unfortunately, he had to take his leave of the tournament. There is no getting past Gudrak, who went on to face the hulking Bronze Bull. A veteran of countless matches here in the Colosseum, you could say he had the ground advantage from the onset. The man brought his prodigious skill to bear, unleashing wave upon wave of punishing attacks, but Gudrak calmly weathered them all to emerge the victor. With that, he advanced to the Thal group's final match against Handerlop of the Temple Knights. Employing blistering techniques seldom seen this side of the Eorzea, the Ishgardian visitor looked dangerous indeed. If truth be told, for a moment there I feel for Gudrak. But the adventurer dug deep to secure victory and a place in the Thule Cup final. The mere remembering of it sets my heart to race like a runaway chocobo. Take deep breaths, my friend, for there's still more excitement to come. The Null group matches are due to commence shortly, with the likes of the First Blade, Mila, taking to the Blood Sands. What have I done to deserve such a treatment? I'll be missing these matches, and neither shall any of you. All unfolds as anticipated. Good. The free Paladin I tell you, you about is living up to expectations, He is. Keep your winnings way. Keep up your winnings ways, my friend, and win us a fortune. Gudrak, you were magnificent. Our match will remain etched into my memory and inspire me always. I had absolutely no answer to you. Such precious things you must have protected to become so strong. As you know, we Sultan Sworn live to protect her grace. By any measure, this is a vital duty, and ever do I strive to be worthy of the role. Not crossing swords with you this day, but crossing swords with you this day has given me to think that perhaps it is not enough. And whatever it is that I yet lack, mayhap I should find it in witnessing you. I think I had something of a chance, but I was clearly getting ahead of myself. You gave me a thorough schooling, and I need to take a lesson to heart. Though my tournament may be over, I shall remain in Uldar to watch the match to come. And I believe I speak for all of us and I wish you the best of luck. Our hopes go with you now, my friend. Oh, a woman named Mila was looking for you. If ye who haven't already spoken with her, mayhap you should seek her out. Young lady. Wrong person. A place in the finals, I knew you had it in you. But to witness it all unfold was nothing short of awe-inspiring. The winner of Doll's group will square off against you with a title, and suffice it to say I intend to be that person. I shall see to it that a match between us becomes a reality, and I hope that I can count on your support. Well, I don't think you are, because the thingamabob with the Black Lotus is in the title card, so. The Thol group matches are about to begin. As you will eventually be fighting one of us, I suggest you watch every match closely. The tournament ushers outside will grant you access to a viewing gallery. Now then, I best set about my preparations. Let us speak again later. Greetings, my lord. Will you be watching the Null Group's matches? Yes. And so the Null Group has been pared down to 2 combatants. While we wait for their match to begin, let us look back over the group's notable encounters. In the first round, daring Franz the Fair crossed blades with Constance, free Paladin of Ishgard. Though the pundit tipped Franz as the outright favorite, the young Constance refused to be cowed. Though the pundits tipped France as the outright favorite, the young Constance refused to be cowed, tenaciously staying in the game before landing a single mighty blow that ended the proceedings. Undoubtedly one of the upsets of the tournament, and most upsettingly of all the maidens of the realm over. By that victory, Constance booked a match with First Blade Mila, who had predictably triumphed in her opening match. For those of you who are banking on another upset, however, it was not to be. From the opening moment was plain from his sluggish movements that Constance's earlier exertions had taken their toll. Meanwhile, the First Blade was all business with her textbook perfect technique and methodical maneuvering. She took firm control from the halfway mark and didn't let go until her opponent was on his knees. I believe the preparations for the tournament penultimate match are in order. First, Mila First Blade of the Gladiator's build, then taking the area against the Black Lotus, the mysterious combatant who soundly defeated all comers. That's the money shot. And Black Lotus advances to the Ur Cup final. In another nail-biting clash, the First Blade showed her class against an unknown opponent. However, Black Lotus kept up with her blow for blow, and seemingly out of nowhere clinched victory with a miraculous parry. So sublime was the timing. It calls to my mind of the Sword of No. Ah, now that you mention it, I can definitely see the resemblance, and with the Sublime Strike, our second Null Cup finalist has been decided. Gudraktia will take on the mysterious Black Lotus in a battle that promises to go down in Colosseum, nay, Uldanian history. Please look forward to it. I know I will. She lost. Mila lost. Bah! As much of a lout First Blade, lauded, but what would we do? The Black Lotus could learn everything. If he ends up winning the tournament, we'll be neck deep in debt, paying what's owed. Fret not, my friend. We already know Black Lotus's strengths. As a matter of fact, we are pulling them as we speak. Truly? Do I not always say one can never have too many guarantees? Mila is truly a complete fighter, and she gave me a near a flaw. She gave me near a flaw or opening to exploit. I can see why she is the guild master. Well, my little campaign may be over, but I take heart in the knowledge that yours continues. I shall pray for your victory. To think that one more beauteous than me shall be found in Ishgard. Well, there is aught for it but to train harder and grow more beauteous. The Black Lotus fellow, though, there was something familiar about him. A beauteous ferocity I'd swear I've seen before, but can't remember where. From technique to sheer strength, the Black Lotus was a class above me in all aspects. What more, he fought with a ferocious style that resembled. But never mind that. Dwelling on it won't change the result. I was bested in the fair contest, and I shall give credit where is due. My only regret is that I could not meet you in the finals, Gudrak. It falls to you now to bring pride to our guild's name. Oh, after the match, Black Lotus came and said that he wished a word with you. The way he mentioned your name gave me the impression he knew you. But then again, many people do. At any rate, I don't see any harm in obliging that man. If you can spare a moment, he asked you to come to the quicksands. You can threaten me all you like, but I ain't pulling out its foreform, see? Well, far be it for me to ruin your form, but there's a trivial matter I would bring to your attention. You bastard! Very trivial, yes. I see. I'm sure you will make the right decision. You were listening, eh? Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. Look, I know I asked you to come here, but something came up. We'll have to do this another time. Well, did you meet Black Lotus? Postponed, you say? I wonder what he wanted. If nothing else, you could always try chatting in the arena. Arena. 'Twould hardly be the first time folks got talkative in battle. I might say, though, that the disappointment of elimination is swiftly giving way to anticipation. I look forward to seeing you clash with Black Lotus and, needless to say, come away with a win. It's time, Gudrak. The Ul Cup final. You have what it takes to win. Just fight as you always do, and the rest will follow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my regret to inform you that Black Lotus has returned from the match. In the absence of an opponent, the winner of the Ul Cup final is Gudrak Tia by default. Hey, you don't think that those rumors could be true, do you? What, that Black Lotus is the gladiator who was banished from the Colosseum? Seems a little far-fetched, but you never know these things. In an unexpected turn of events, Black Lotus, the winner of the Thor group, has withdrawn. I repeat, Black Lotus has withdrawn. 12's in a tango. What in the blaze is going on? We will relay further information as soon as more become available. Please bear with us. What is the meaning of this? Apologies, my lady, but I'm so much in the dark as you. 'Twas the tournament register who spoke with Black Lotus on the matter. Not even the organizers have full grasp of the situation. It isn't uncommon for combatants to withdraw from a match, but when it does happen, more often than not, something illicit is afoot. While some might consider default to be the sweetest words, I know that you do not. Nay, an unearned victory such as this rings hollow and brings you no satisfaction. As such, I have mind to delve into what will certainly prove to be some dark place. May I rely on your help? Good. To begin with, let us go and ask the tournament registrar about his conversations with the Black Lotus. Yes, my lord. Black Lotus came and informed me that he no longer wishes to fight. This happened shortly after you entered the anteroom. I assume he would follow suit, but instead he declared his withdrawal. Stunned as I was by the time I had gathered my wits and thought to ask for his reason, he had spun on his heels and left. He was headed in the direction of Pearl Lane. I believe if you ask to speak with him, I suggest you take your search there. Like the wind, or harsh a font. Well, I'd say it's time to come clean. Sharp as you are, you'd probably seen through the masquerade anyways. Gudrak, it's good to see you again, as myself, at any rate. Let me guess, you demand to know why I abandoned you at the arena. I tell you that, and more besides, but this stays between us, understood? Since we took care of business with Lee Bull, and I left Ulta, I've been roaming the lands like a proper vagabond, and in the course of which I helped a child in need. You've already met the little scamp. I came upon him one day, all on his lonesome. He faced caked in dirt, a war orphan, like as any out there. Upon learning what I did for a living, he decided he must learn swordplay and begged me to teach him. Wouldn't take no for an answer, the stubborn bugger. And he's been following me around ever since. Now, those that came to me with threats, they mistook the boy of my own and took him hostage and demanded I pull out of the tournament. If it were just my own head, I wouldn't think twice about risking it, but I won't gamble with someone else's life. The boy may not be my flesh and blood, but he is in danger on my account, and here we are. With what can I say? In spite of myself, I take to the rascal. I knew it was you from the moment we fought. Mila, my dear, you're as ravishing as ever. Spare me all this time, and you couldn't bestir yourself to a single goddamn letter? Easy on the anger now. 'Twould be a right shame to line that beautiful face with wrinkles. That's neither here nor there. Now, tell me why have you returned? As nasty as ever, too, I see. If you must know, rumors have reached me of a free paladin named Gudrak, whose skills are beyond compare. Precisely how far beyond compare has his skill become, I simply had to see. Test for myself, so I made my way back to Uldar. But when I arrived, I learned that the prestigious Ul Cup had been revived. If Gudrak entered, I'd get my wish. If you didn't, I'd just have to settle for winning the tournament and resuming my wandering. With a little help from an old friend, I acquired an invitation and found myself a suitably menacing face mask, full face helmet. Being something of a pariah, it wouldn't do to be seen, you see. You went through all the effort, and for the sake of fighting Gudrak, why did you withdraw? Simply put, to make way for money. Not mine, mind you, but someone else's. As you know, the tournament of this scale sees stupendous amounts of coin moved, and these are some who'd stop at nothing to ensure that it moves their way. Well, it turns out that Black Lotus was standing between an especially unscrupulous crew and their fortune, and so they took my boy and threatened his life. But boy? Aye, well, it's rather embarrassing tale. Let's save it for after I'm a little tinkered in. Someone wanted you to win, Gudrak, at all costs. While I do not disagree with you, their choice of champion, their methods don't sit well with me. But I'm afraid the rest will have to wait. The danger hasn't passed. Though I did as I was told, they haven't kept their part of the bag. I mean to mount a rescue, and for this I could use your help. I knew I can count on you. First of all, we must track down those match-fixing, child-abducting villains. For the sake of haste, let us split up and investigate. If you could ask after shady swords in these parts, I'll see to the nearby areas. Child, when the hell did he? Shady sword taking wedges on the wool cup? Haven't seen any myself, but safe to say they're out there. It's Uldo after all. What? You here to laugh at me? Well, there's plenty around here hoping to strike it rich quick. Don't know any bookmakers myself. Don't have the coin for that, but someone's bound to.
Gambling, match fixing, whatever are you talking about? Kidnapping, oh dear. I never imagined they'd go that. Me and my big mouth. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Less I can do to clear my conscience. The black market bookmaker, he has no established business, the better to avoid the authorities. But right now he has a lackey near the gate of Thor. Said to the fellow the words, doubt the truth, and he'll tell you where to go. Now leave me be, and you won't hear and you didn't hear any of this from me.
A suspicious fellow. What you griping about? Piss off. Oh, a customer collecting, are you? Then it is over by the Sultan tree. Just as you know, it must be a bit noisy, my mate. There's babysitting at the moment. Oh, I can just... And a big tree.
Yeah, what do you want? Your clues, your boots, and your chocobo. You want what? Whoever this clown is, get him.
I think I'm hilarious.
I need your clothes, your boots, your car.
I can't do an Arnold boxing.
Ah.
The child is unharmed. Uncle Addy, I'm so sorry. If only I was stronger.
There's nothing a little training won't fix. By the way, have you thanked Gudrak here yet?
Oh, alright. Thanks for saving me, Gudrak. At first I thought you were one of the crooks, but you were a really nice person. Oh, and you're really strong as well. I'm going to train hard so I can be strong too and look after myself.
Allow me to thank you also, my friend. Unless you wonder, I haven't been idle either. I managed to find solid evidence implicating the Excel sword. Oda, our friend, whom you saw me having a chat with, the brass blades have been alerted to his shenanigans, and he'll trouble us no more.
Wait, did the boy just call you uncle?
Aye, well, I'm a little too far gone to be his playmate. What of it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Don't tell me you assumed he was, you know.
It certainly explains your black mood. To prevent further misunderstanding, he isn't mine. I chanced to help him, and we became fast friends and all. Oh, well, it's not like I scared or anything. It's just, given how long you were gone, I wouldn't have been surprised is all.
It takes a lot longer than that to grow him this big.
This is not a laughing matter. Nothing to laugh about.
But it is. At any rate, all's well that ends well. It's just a pity that dream match between me and Gudrak could not be.
Don't be so quick to give up. You've evidence that you've been present, have you not? I believe there's a good chance we can still make it happen. The Ul Cup generated such excitement as the Colosseum had not seen in generations. The organizers would have to be hopeless fools to forego the chance to crown it off with a grand final. I will lodge a formal petition in my capacity as guildmaster. The match will take place. You just you watch.
Ha! That's my Mila. As brilliant as you are beautiful. The first sword's as good as a word. My friend, our match is guaranteed then. When we finally meet in the arena, let us hold nothing back. And no hard feelings if I win, yes?
I will go and entrust the young one into the cares of the brass blades. Praise come and see me at the guild afterwards.
Thanks, Kudrak. Now, with your help, not only were we able to save Addis's boy, we may yet spare the tournament in unceremonious even. All that remains is to convince the organizers to host the final. Knowing them, though, it would require much convincing. On that subject of the boy, I would thank you to keep my little misunderstanding to yourself, ahem. Now then, I must be about my business. Until each time as the match is confirmed, take what rest you can. You will need it. It is official, Gujak. The Colosseum has agreed to host the World Cup final on you. In the interest of maintaining excitement, things are already in motion. Unless you wonder, Oda has since been apprehended by the Brass Blades and cannot hinder the proceedings. All this has been informed and might really makes ready even as we speak, and you shall likewise see to your own preparations. When all is in order, the tournament registrar will escort you through to the arena. Suffice it to say, I shall be cheering you on from the viewing gallery. Good luck, Kudrak, and give all this a kiss for me with the rear of your shield. This is it, my lord. No more sudden changes of plan. Are you ready to proceed? Ladies and gentlemen, finally at long last, the moment you've all been waiting for is here. The World Cup final. Before this starts, I want to know something. Is it true that Black Lotus is actually all this, the Blade of Null? What? Black Lotus, I must ask you remove your helmet. Balls, it really is. It's really him. What'll happen now? Nothing happened, that's what. Once expelled, the gladiator may not fight in the Colosseum again. There will be no match. Aye, that's right. All this time it was me. I'm the last person who needs to remind you of my own banishment. If you wish to call off the finals, then so be it. I'm not arguing. Nevertheless, I ask you this. Will you not let Gudrak and I fight? We promise to give you a show that the bards shall long sing of. Oh, come on. One of the greatest swordsmen of our age is about to cross blades with a fabled hero, and you have to even think about it? Everyone here must be aching to see them fight. Is it not? Is this not so? If there is any indication of this honest conduct, I shall take his head myself, but give them a chance, I say. Remember the incredible performances you've given us thus far. They've given us thus far, and imagine how much finer it will be. The first blade speaks true. It is a once-in-a-lifetime event. 'Twould be crying shame to have it end like this. Aye, listen to me, La. I came here for a final I wanted, damn it. Me too. I've watched all this since I was a lad, and I want to watch him fight again. Let it happen. Rules be damned.
Do you have any objections, Gudrak? I must confess that I too have awaited this match with bated breath. There will be time enough afterwards to revisit past misdeeds. There you have it, Albus. You have the blessing of all present.
Don't ever change, Mila. Come, Gudrak. Your opponent is the Blade of Null.
Well, then I'll be the Blade of Thor. Well, I have an Ishgardian sword, an Ishgardian shield with Yerobanian armor. I should have a... Let's do this! Soaring Blade! Magic phase! Well, it's on you, I can heal myself.
Divine Veil.
Let's see if I can stun you. I can't. Like that.
Oh, I just cracked my elbow and it hurt a lot.
A magnificent performance from start to finish. Such exquisite blade work I have seldom beheld. Now then, perchance you have heard that the champion will be awarded a rare tome, one which holds the secret techniques of the first captain of Sultan Sworn. Papashan, if you would be so kind.
If I may speak plainly, your grace, the tome does not exist. Well, I see what you did there, Master Papashan. You've received not only Sultan, you've revived not only Sultan Shishigan's tournament, but his vision as well. Seems a historious lesson is in order. During his reign, Sultan Sashagan Ul Shishigan invited swordsmen of all lands to Ul'dah to fight with his own elite in tournaments. In time, such tournaments came to attract sellswords, giving rise to a national institution, the Grand Division that is. The grand diversion that is the Colosseum. While there was a defining development of Ul'dah, historians believe that it began in bringing together expert swordsmen. The Sultan's true intent was to advance the gladiatorial art. But when the balance of power shifted away from the royalists, the royal house lost access to the enormous funds needed to host grand tournaments. The revival of the Ul Cup, the promise of a non-existent prize, all of it was in emulation of Sultan Sashagan's vision. You are most perceptive. All this? The true purpose is bringing together the highest names in swordplay was to rise the gladiatorial arts higher, as the Sultan once did. And though we walk in his footsteps, our destination lies a little further. For it is my hope that not only Ul'dah but Eorzea as a whole is strengthened. From the Gallian menace to the beast tribes and their primals, the realm is faced with numerous threats. If we are to protect our homes and loved ones, we must keep our blades sharp and our shields strong. Forgive me, your grace, had you known there was in neither tome nor technique, I feared you would not consent to the tournament. You should have consulted me first. As it stands, we must needs find another means of awarding our champion. My dear Gudrak, speak unto me your desire. I shall do mine utmost to bestow it. A noble request befitting your kind hearts itself. I grant it, however. There is one thing I would know. I am given to understand you were sentenced to exile for being parted to bribery. Is this true? It is your grace. I see very well then. I, Nanamo Unamo Satana of Ul'dah, do hereby absolve you of all crimes. Our fair nation has need of men of your strength and skill, now more than ever. 'Twould be unconscionable to cast you aside. And to the champion, Gudrak, I offer my joyous congratulations
Your victory this day shall long remain in our hearts and minds. Though the tournament is coming to a close, I pray that all of you shall ever strive to raise your arts higher, for the good of all the realm. And that is it for the Paladin storyline. I get my wings of light. Oh, the boys here. Let's talk to them.
A well-deserved congratulations. That was a fight to remember. You've truly grown strong, my friend.
You're even stronger than Uncle Addy. Aldi, if I'm going to challenge you one day, I'm gonna have to train extra hard. I'm not dismissing my fat cat. Oh, okay, I read that. Train extra hard. To think that such a motive existed for tournament, we gladiators too must endeavor to do our part for the greater good of the realm.
Hear, hear, my dear. But the things one must do to arrange a simple match with Gudrak, judging by how quickly you've improved in my short time away. Had we fought but a few days earlier, I'd like to think I would have come out on top. So I'm good to return to the Colosseum. You heard her grace. This is personal, and you have her grace's personal endorsement. I'd say that is about as good as one can get. And as a finalist in the World Cup, you will draw decent crowds. We'd be glad to have you back. I never dreamed that this day would come. Well, I suppose I'll resume my wanderings. What? You've given a royal part and yet you're leaving Uldar again? Mila, you've watched Gudrak and I fight. For all my training during my travels, all the hardships I subjected myself to, I am no match for him. 'Tis plain I still want for experience, for knowledge and skill, and I won't be at peace until I gain it. Surely you understand this. Yes, but... Worry not, Mila. I will visit whenever I can. After all, there's a filly back home who whines incessantly after me. And you, my free paladin friend. Not only do you oblige me with a match, you rescued my boy and defended my honor besides. For that I cannot thank you enough. I learned much and more from our encounter, and I shall be glad if you go. You've got something out of it somehow, also. Keenly do I look forward to our next meeting, when we can simply square off with no complicated factors to distract us. Dude's off again. Oh, I didn't read the thing. Shit. One moment, please. Crossing swords with the realm's finest has risen raise you to greater heights. And there we have the end of that tale. I got what I wanted. Look at that. Bam! Motherfucking wall of light. Wings of light, baby! I'm gonna go put these into the old coffee coffers. Everything else is pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to erase the calamity plate. Probably shouldn't have, but I have other things. Duh. Wait, why did I go here? Oh, I should do this off. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna do the part where I was gonna do. What number is the armor? No. 3? Yeah, it's 3. And put that. Say. Apply. And here we are. That. And right. That's it for this part of the stream where I just do
you know. Woo! Anyways, that's it for not for today. I'm gonna stream again real quickly. I'm just gonna take it like a 10-minute break, get water, use the restroom, do all that. But thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, please come watch the live stream, which I do every day. I usually start streaming between 7 and 10. I started at 7 today, surprisingly. Woo! Gonna going to log off. Well, not log off. I'm gonna stop the stream, do my thing, and those are things, and then come. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and if you can, like and subscribe, and if you can, the live stream. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night, whatever time it is for you. And goodbye. I need to do the end card stream, so I stopped streaming for a few seconds and then restarted the stream, which probably wouldn't cut off. But anyways, thank you for watching, and goodbye.